welcome back to another episode of Bag Boys. So today we're actually going to get into something that I haven't done in quite a long time. You'll probably see from the title of this video, but yeah, so today I'm actually going to do a recording of us doing a bag setup on Mo's Vauxhall Vectra. Firstly, we're going to start and get into the boot display in the car. So I'm sure you guys know by now that I did send the struts off to Q-beams to get built, and that is because you can't just buy struts off the shelf for this car, so we actually had to get it made up custom. We have that on the way, but in the meantime we're going to start on his boot display. So now Mo did say that he doesn't want a simple boot display, wants to try and minimize cost for now, and for me to just do a hidden install until the point where we can actually do a complete boot display for him. We're going to start off by getting some materials for doing the display, and then I'll get into what we're actually going to do and how we're going to get things covered up. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys at the shop. Cheers. Alright guys, so back at the shop. So as you see here, we've got Matthew's boot setup started, right? So his tank is going there, and the idea is for half of the tank to be sticking out of the floor. So as you can see, the tank's laying on the floor at the moment, which means we need to raise up the floor so that it matches half of the tank there. And then he also wants access to the spare wheel. So this is his first boot setup, and he said he just wants it to be functional. So that's what we're going for. He must easily be able to drain the tank, easily be able to access the spare wheel, and have the compressor and all the other goodie gats just hidden in the boot as well. Anyway, so we're going to start off by making a template on our wood. So I went ahead and bought all of the supplies already, but this is the board that we're using. So we just use the original mat on the board, and we make a template with that, and then from there line it up, and we can begin to start measuring out how high we want the floor to be and everything else. So I'm going to put you guys over to some time lapse and cinematics, and I'll catch you with you soon.
Dali Frontline Records. Masukinda.
Alright guys, so you saw me finish up some of the boot display in Matthew's car. I'll show you guys in a bit the progress that we did make on the car. I have both layers of the floor in there and the divider and everything else, but I'll explain that in a bit. We're not done, we're about 80% done. For now, I'm just letting you guys know what we're doing next. I do have 2 cars in the shop now. So both of these Polos came from B&A. Some of the Cape Town guys will know about this dealership in Voortrekker. But basically what we're going to be doing is taking out the coilovers from this car, putting it in on that one, and then swapping the standard stuff over to this one. So I'm just going to put you guys over to some cinematics of us getting into the work on these cars. I'm sure you've seen it before, but maybe I can make it interesting, so enjoy.
Because I'm doing this for the feel of it, feeling it, but not chasing a million things I want. Entire motheism is the minute is full of it, getting bumped up on the little right things I want. Maybe be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people how we share. We're so happy, even when we're silent out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. My head's filling up fast with all the games, the flames. How can I fuck with the fun again when I'm not? And my boys turn me up with their hits again, and then everything's cool when we're all in line for the throne.
Alright guys, so I know that it was random just doing a set of coilovers, but I'm just trying to record as much as possible to show you guys what we're doing. Anyway, so those cars left now. I need to get back into the caddy. I didn't show you guys. Imraan, did you record what the spray looks like on the caddy?
I don't think so. On my TikTok, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you guys here in the shade for now, but we will show you guys in the sunlight. We just finished polishing it. So I need to still weld a plate onto the inside here, because this is where they accessed it to knock it straight. And then we're going to re-rubberize the back part of this bucky. I am going to switch over to another tangent of us spraying a MX-5 in the booth. So we've recently upgraded our prepper and our spray painter in the shop. We now have people from Raees. What's the business's name, Imraan? Raees. The spray shop that you have them come from. Raees Auto Body. So, if you know, you know, but the quality will come out much different to how we had it before. So I'm going to switch over to some cinematics of us spraying this MX-5. So, and then we'll get back into the welding work as well. Enjoy. Alright guys, it is Sunday, it's a family day, and I thought, you know what better way to spend my family day than with my firstborn. So I am going to get into doing some work on the Mazda today. Finally, we got some time, and I think I'm going to start off with doing the floors in the Mazda. So it's going to be a similar concept to what I showed you guys earlier about this hole that was in the bucket here. This is how I covered it up. So there you can see it's just a plate in there. We still need to clean off the welds a little bit and finish it up. But that's the concept, right? So I've got plating inside the shop here that I'm going to use for the flooring. And I'll show you guys how I actually get the floors in there, making templates and so forth and so on. So yeah, enjoy.
For the feel of it, feeling it, but not chasing a million, 'cause I want. I am healthy as young as the minute is full of it, getting bumped up on the little right, 'cause I want. Maybe be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people out in we share. We're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. Pretty soon I'll be getting on my first plane. I'll see the flames of my city like they do in space. But my head's filling up fast with the games, the flames. How can I fuck with the fun again when I'm not? And my boys turn me up with their hits again, letting them everything's cool when we're all in line for the draw. But I know it's not forever. Maybe be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people out when we share. We're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. Feelings are right in the pictures. We can't stop till the truth goes. I fall apart within our heart. We go so we can go. Maybe be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people out when we share. We're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah.
Alright guys, so next morning, you saw some of the cuts that I made on the car. So here you'll see, this is the second panel that is underneath, so it's a double skin. This panel is supposed to come up until there, all the way across, but it was rusted, so I just cut all the rust out. I'm gonna weld up all of these little bits that have been cut through, and then put my skin on this side, and then a skin on the bottom as well. So as you'll see, the car is standing in the moon, and that's because we need to weld at the bottom of the car as well. And it just makes things a little bit easier to get the welder in and more comfortable. I can stand up straight and weld it. Well, not the bottom, I can stand up straight and do the inside. Anyway, so I am going to get into the panel work now, and then just patch things up as best I can. The guys are going to sand this MX-5 down. It needs a flat and clear. And this bucky, I know it's been here for a while, but we're finishing the rubberizing in the back this week, and then it should be off to the owner again. So anyway, let's get into some work. It's Monday morning, let's get it. Oh, another thing, I just wanted to mention, I did have footage for you guys. I think I had about basically a whole video with like burnouts and whatever else, but it was too unorganized. I know I'm giving you guys a bit too much, and I deleted it because there was no storyline to it. So anyway, I am getting into a video now, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let me get back to filming so I can get this video out for you. Ciao. so I thought let me get into a little bit more detail as to how I actually put this plate on there. There you can see that plate has been done now. I know there's a lot of dents and dings in there and whatever, but it's because you actually have to like massage the plate in order to stretch in the shape that you want it. So we are going to put a very thin layer of body filler over all those dings to just make it smoother. And then on where we welded, we put seam sealer. So if you don't know what seam sealer is, on all the joints of the chassis, the manufacturers normally put a sealant instead of welded up. They just tack it in certain places. So we're going to be using the same method to seal off where we've welded. So if I can just show you, I think in here, this is actually seam sealer that the manufacturer would use. But yeah, like I said, for now, I want to show you guys how I actually go about getting this panel fitted. So the first thing I do is obviously clean off. So you remember I had black markings all along here. And I just clean off where I've marked out with a black cokie. And then obviously you saw me make the templates that goes in here. So this is the metal that was cut. Let me just fit it quickly. Okay, that's kind of the best that I'm going to get it fitted. But what I do first is I start with the straight edge here. So I first line up my straight edge to fit where it's supposed to be and weld it up completely. And then I work my way out, going all along and hammering out the metal to stretch it out to form all these shapes and contours. So as you guys will know, metal is not exactly the most stretchy material, and so it is quite difficult to get it to kind of contour and shape to where we're trying to lay it down. But that's what we do to get it in there. And let's get the process started on the second side so we can finish up with all of this bodywork. Guys, so the one side of the floor is done, right? We still need to make it neat. We spoke about that yesterday afternoon. However, I did just put some spray foam inside of these gaps here, and that's just to prevent some of the sound that was coming from the flooring. So now it sounds solid as well, no vibration. I just wanted to show you guys as well, this is another service that we are offering now. So we do bed liner. This of course can be used underneath your car as well if you want to refresh underneath your car. So we are going to be doing it on the Mazda when I'm done welding. But yeah, here you can see this is obviously that blue caddy that was in here. This is the last thing we need to do. So we're just doing a bed liner for him, and then once this is complete, the bucket will be ready to go. Alright?
Yeah, we're still busy.
Yeah, 100%. But there you can see what it comes out like. Very nice. I'll obviously do some liquor cinematics. Well, you will do some cinematics, no? When it's done. Done. I say. Smart.
This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. Me too. It must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not safe. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out that I'm not teacher, I want to show you my world. Give me one thing I need to live. Let to believe, let to receive. Give me something to love. I don't need you. You are my everything. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me, only you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me, me and you.
Alright guys, so as you saw in all the cinematics, we did get quite a lot done on the Mazda today. Okay, I say today, but it was yesterday. I actually worked on this Fiat Punto today, a minor service and alternator replacement. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys what we actually ended up doing here. So as you can see, there is seam sealer all over the walls. I tried to put it on as neatly as possible and then just put some primer over it because it was black and I don't want it to stand out through the paint. And then basically what we're going to do from here is we're going to do a rubberized coating on the car from this point forward all the way up, right? So all of this from here will be rubberized, and the reason for that is your feet is going to go down here. So it's constantly going to have basically something on the paint, which I don't want the paint to get damaged. So we're doing rubberized for the front half. And it's also going to cover up all of these little things that we needed to do to stretch the metal out. The metal does sound solid, there's no bending or anything, but yeah, it's just for the protection of this job. Anyway, on the bright side though, I was informed by our spray painter Shuaib that the Raptor liner coating actually comes in clear as well. So what we'll be doing is getting a clear bottle of that, and then we're throwing our color match into that, so it will be rubberized but it will be the same color as the rest of the car. So I'm looking forward to what that comes out like. It should be pretty awesome, and obviously if it comes out good, it's something that we're going to offer at the shop as well. Anyway, and then the rest of the car is obviously going to be color matched again. The work that I still need to do on the interior here, all of these little brackets and stuff like that, and on the firewall, they all need to be removed. There's no longer a need for it, and it's just going to look neater without it there. So I need to start doing that. And then we're going to make spring perches that sit here, so little square boxes that sit here. Spring perches. About cage perches, yeah, for the roll cage. So 2 squares that's going to sit in the corners over there for the hoop, the main hoop to go onto. So that's the work I'm going to get into now. Underneath here, we did end up rubberizing those slots at the bottom there. So we filled it with foam, and then we finished it off with some, I think, what is it, seam sealer as well, and then rubberized there. And then Imraan decided to just go boss and do the entire car. So now we have underneath the fenders rubberized, and the whole floor has been rubberized as well. So anyway, got quite a bit of work done. I was just speaking to the guys and we were trying to put together what the cost of this would have been if I did not have a shop and I maybe outsourced all this work. And probably like what, 60 to 70,000 rand?
No, like 100k.
Yeah, bruh. Because as you can see, it's rust repair, it's re-rubberizing, engine bay spray, interior spray and exterior spray. And not just an exterior spray, but a livery as well. So if you don't know what a livery is, maybe do a Google search. But we are planning to do a livery on the car. It's not going to be one color. But yeah, so I'm actually saving quite a bit of money by being able to do this myself. And I am truly, truly grateful for that. Anyway, jabber jabber aside, time to get back into work. We're going to start on the spring perches now and cleaning up the interior. So I hope you guys enjoy.
So
I know. Huh?
That's the time you start working.
What's the time then now? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. So it is actually 5 o'clock in the evening now. I obviously can only work on my own car when my actual work is done, guys. And that's why videos take a bit longer, because it's not always entertaining to see minor services the whole time. Anyway, before Imi cuts me off with the polish machine, let's get back into the work. Safe.
Into my eyes, I can take you away. If you listen to my lies, I could wipe your tears away. But you'd have to follow through everything I do for you. Give me more of what I'm asking for. Giving me just what I'm asking for. And baby, tomorrow won't be too late.
Just pop out and enjoy. Nou moet